Big Crazy John here with Big Crazy Outdoor Adventures, and we are getting ready to do a tour of Don's new Dutch store RV. Stay tuned. Oh my gosh.
First thing it does is dumps all the air. Step one, dump all the air.
Here's one of the day. Here at Don's new RV, the Dutch Star. This thing is humongous. Awesome. Two big slide outs.
And you can see the doors.
Oh, that's awesome.
It goes all the way through and all the way across.
Wow.
And I don't hardly have much in here either, right?
Yeah, no, you really don't.
So.
Is that just another storage hatch there?
Yeah, oh yeah, it all goes to the same area.
Oh, okay.
It's all open.
Wow.
So, and then it gets some tools.
Just more access to it. Okay.
I mean, it's all just big
Holy
open
cow.
thing.
Wow.
Now see, the water tanks are behind here.
Okay.
And it's like ridiculous, like 120, 140 gallons of fresh water.
Really? Holy cow.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
Yeah, and then like 100 gray and 100 black.
Oh my
Wow.
And it's all right there.
So you could be in here a long time.
That's awesome.
I'm in here. Oh, this is really cool. This is an inverter, which it's just on all the time. So if it notices that there's no AC power, it produces electric.
Huh.
So like, the gas engine charges the generator, or charges the batteries, when the engine's running. But but the thing is like, there's always AC in here, always. Like there's a coffee pot on there, and if you want AC, you don't gotta start the generator or be plugged in, because that's this
it just
inverter
automatically
here.
starts it.
It just runs all of the time.
Oh wow.
And what's nice about this one is it's super highly efficient, which means like some of them when you run these, they'll like really discharge the battery even if they're not doing anything. This one's super highly efficient. It won't kill the batteries, like the ones the cheap ones, they'll just consume the battery really fast.
Okay.
But this one's way more sensitive. And then here's the batteries, and they're on that tray as well. So you got
Oh wow.
you got these four run the inverter and the house system, and then these two are the engine, the start and run batteries there.
Oh, wow.
Tires they won't wear out, they'll age out.
Okay.
Another interesting thing they told me, the brakes.
Yeah.
When these brakes are supposed to be serviced, the service interval, 250,000 miles.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Wow.
So this RV's got a little bit over 100,000 miles on it.
Wow.
So the brakes don't need to be serviced at 250.
For
Wow.
150,000 miles.
Let me show the engine.
Wow.
300 horsepower. When I got it, the front AC didn't work. The only problem with this is this belt was bad. So I just got a new belt and put it on there.
Boy, that's pretty easily accessible too, isn't it?
Yeah, I hope I don't ever have to access it.
Yeah. Big backup camera. See your backup camera too.
So that's where the power cord is. It's 50 amp. She's got a power reel.
Oh, cool.
Wow.
And it works pretty good too. It just throws itself in that bucket. You don't really got to fight with it too
Well,
much.
that's awesome.
The other side of the water system. This is
The dump. No.
Yeah, this is where your dump hose hooks up. But I told you all three. When I was showing you the other side, and the pegboard was the back of the tank. This is the front side,
Oh,
or the
gotcha.
other side. And it's got low point drains. It's pretty easy to winterize.
That's cool.
And then there you get a water filter there.
Yeah.
Built in. Paper towel over.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, that's funny.
That's awesome.
That's so you're like, what is this? I don't think there's any paper towels in there, but oh, there is some paper towels in there. Yeah, let's get that. Yeah.
Oh, it is a dirty job that happens right there.
So the downside, well, have you noticed, like, this thing, see how high it comes?
Yeah.
These won't go that high.
Oh,
Because of
the slide.
because of the slide, right?
So you don't really want to get in from this side necessarily because it's kind of a pain, huh?
Yeah, if you do, you probably get in there before you take the slide out.
Or you just put stuff in there that you don't need to get to that often.
Yeah, the hood. And then in between here is the generator. It's a 7.5 Onan diesel generator. It's actually extremely quiet, really quiet.
Wow.
Holy cow.
It's kind of like a luxurious house, isn't
Really
it?
nice. It's really nice.
That will make out into a bed. So this thing actually only sleeps 4 unless you're going to put somebody, get an ice maker there.
Oh, wow.
Oh,
Isn't that nice?
That's awesome.
Yeah. And then that microwave is the convection oven.
Does your fridge work on propane too?
Mhm.
Oh, okay.
That's a big fridge.
Yeah, it's a double door fridge and freezer.
Awesome.
These lights used to be fluorescent, but somebody has converted them already.
Oh, to LED.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
So I guess there was a conversion kit, but you can see it there.
Wow.
These were the tubes used to go, but now they've got those in there. So I didn't do that.
Wow, this is like so much. When you got like all these, it's like your bar area here. What is the? Oh, is there supposed to be a little?
Okay,
panel
so
there?
this is an add-in I put in right there.
Is that on a laundry chute?
No, good guess, but it's not. I
Trash
plan
can?
taking the kitties, and this is so the kitties can go down in the basement, and I'm gonna put
Go potty.
There's a litter box down there actually,
Ah.
right?
Oh.
So I
So they're not with you today.
no.
Oh,
Do
okay.
you have a heat pump in yours?
What's that?
They'll make air conditioning, or they'll make heat.
Oh no,
Okay, so
we have like a furnace
okay,
that burns propane.
okay,
And then air conditioner on the roof. Only one.
okay.
One AC.
So there's a big duct system in here that it's in the ceiling, and there's 2 units, and the 2 units feed the whole duct system. But the front unit kind of cools this area more, and the
Right.
rear unit kind of cools that, or heats too.
Right.
And so it's all into this one thing right here.
I see.
So, like right now, I got the air AC on, like the zones down there at 69, and zone 2's at 70, whatever. So zone 2's the back, and zone 1 is the front. But anyway, it's kind of weird the way they designed it. So it's just if you have just one AC on, it actually does kind of cool in here too, because it's using
In the same duct.
That's where most of the controls are.
Oh, wow.
So that's the propane water heater. That's how you do the front slide out. This is a battery disconnect, which you can disconnect your battery. You just hit the store button, it disconnects the battery. This electric hot water heater, this is the block heater for the engine. And these are lights. And then there's your battery level, and your gray water level, and your black water level, and your propane level. So all that stuff's right there.
Very cool.
The guy upgraded the stereo system in here. There's a kicker amp, and it's and so see this here. This is Amazon, and so this was here when I got it. So he's got Bluetooth. Okay, and it's an Amazon device, and it automatically transmits from here to there. Because he didn't want to run a wire or something. I don't know. But anyway, any sound that comes out of the TV goes into here, and then through the amp, and then through all the speakers. And
Oh,
That's awesome.
yeah, that's cool.
and then there's a sub back there too, which it's an AR sub. I don't know, but they just left it in there. Oh,
And do you have shades and stuff? Oh yeah, this goes all the way around, I guess.
that area.
I see. You have someone.
Pretty easy to driving.
Oh
my
my gosh.
That's huge.
You needed that
The window's
yesterday.
huge. That is.
There's a little bitty awning above the door. That's for that awning.
What's that little bitty TV that's in the dash?
That's the backup TV.
Oh, the backup camera. Okay.
Yeah, and so this has got air brakes like a big truck,
Wow.
and so it's got an air horn. There must not be any air. So it's got a regular horn, but it's got an air horn. So the air horn's pretty fun.
Really loud, I'm sure.
Yeah. This dash is kind of weird because it's molded, but it was really, I mean, it was like flopping around like crazy. But so anyway, I put a stiffener in there. I just put a piece of wood and mounted it in there and brought it up here because this thing was rattling really bad. You know, it was an automatic transmission. You know, and so this thing is weird too. Like when you take your car, you put it in park, it locks the wheels. This does not.
Oh.
When you shut the engine off, if you don't put the emergency brake on, this sucker will roll.
Oh my gosh.
And so I don't know how good you are at using your emergency brake.
Pretty consistent.
Okay, well, like with one of the first times I drove this, I just shut the engine off and got up and wasn't kind of paying attention, looking out the window, and their scenery was sliding by. And I was like, what the hell did I do?
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so that's the air brakes. So this thing I think it's dangerous because
Yeah.
you don't, so what they are is with no air pressure, the brakes are on, they're locked. Okay, then there's air pressure, and when you pull this, what it does is takes that air pressure and releases the brakes. And the reason they do this, the reason it works this way is because if you run out of air pressure, they want this rig to stop.
Okay.
So it's kind of reverse. They don't apply pressure to put the brakes on. They release pressure to put the brakes on, because if the compressor goes or something, the brakes lock up. So it kind of works backwards. Both of the vents, these are the fantastic. You probably have one of these.
Oh, yeah.
They
it's
shut
a great
automatically with the rain.
It's a fantastic fan.
I think.
Is it? I didn't know the name of it.
Fantastic vent.
Fantastic vent. Okay.
Fantastic vent.
Oh, look at that.
Oh, we don't. Ours is no manual like at this point. It's not. It doesn't have a control on all like that.
It's got a temperature sensor,
Awesome.
and there's one in the bathroom as well. Okay, let's go back.
Come in through.
So the toilet is in there, right?
Awesome. Well, that's pretty good size.
There's a sink in there.
Yeah, that's pretty good size. And a fart fan.
Yeah, and then the
Really
shower.
good.
Open the shower and check that out.
Wow. That's
Yeah.
really big.
Yeah.
A little baby tub.
Yeah.
Like if you had a dog or something, you needed it. Awesome.
And then storage there. And
Big
then,
closet.
yeah.
Wow.
There's not. I don't have a whole lot of stuff.
That's a huge
There's more
closet.
storage in here than I think I'll ever
That's a
use.
huge amount of storage.
Yeah.
Oh, and you even got like a little
Yeah, that's what I was
sink
gonna
in
tell you.
here.
There's
That's
two
cool.
sinks in here.
Yeah, that's cool.
Pocket door here.
A little pocket door. Okay.
These are
Oh my.
Oh my gosh.
That's awesome.
That's crazy.
and I've used it too. Works great.
Have you?
It takes a little longer.
Sure. Because
I
it's
mean,
a washer and a dryer.
Right.
Yeah.
So it takes a little bit longer, but it works awesome.
That's cool.
The only thing about it is they didn't really think this through very well, because you got to put your soap in
Oh yeah.
here,
Yeah.
and so
You're like trying to.
yeah.
Yeah.
But beyond that, that's nice.
That's cool.
Wow.
That's huge.
That's awesome.
Huge closet.
I think. Oh, I have to take that panel off, but that's the engine back there.
Oh, okay.
But there's So, and then there's storage underneath the bed.
So this is not a slide right here.
Yeah.
Oh, it is a
Yeah.
slide. Okay.
Yeah.
So when you have the slide in, I guess this bed's all the way up against here.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah, you can still
So
use
you could still sleep in here.
And I do. When I'm on the
When you're-
road, I don't push the slides up.
Yeah.
Our
Yeah.
parking lots, you can
Right.
stay there, right? Boom,
Yeah.
boondock. Yeah. And
so you don't roll the slides out.
I don't.
And then how's your, like, does it just come to the tile here basically? Is that where does it come to when it's
A
in?
little bit past those divots on the, a little bit past
Oh,
there.
okay. So like basically to the edge of the tile.
Yeah, probably that.
So you've got this walkway. You can walk through.
Oh, and there's plenty of room.
Oh,
You know,
that's
this
cool.
when it opens up, this is like gigantic. You
Oh
know?
yeah, this is big. I like how they did this with the counter. Like ours had a spare counter, like that hitches on. You know, it kind of like hooks on and comes out. But it was like a whole complete separate piece. Like, this is really smart how they just put it on its own little hinge here. You know what I mean? Instead of it being like a separate piece you got to drag out and like.
Right.
This is like already attached. That's pretty awesome.
So
This is awesome too, right here. As someone who cooks all the time in the camper.
Oh yeah.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
You know.
So this also has a leaf,
Ah.
and there's 2 more chairs.
Oh my gosh.
There's 2 chairs in there. You didn't see them, but there's 2 more chairs in the closet.
Oh my gosh.
But they look very similar to this, but they're folding chairs. This still needs a little bit of work. I'm trying to see if I can. I don't know. Let's see if it'll work here. Nope. Well, wait. The pin slides out a little bit. But so anyway, when you're driving.
Oh, so you got somewhere to put your feet.
Yeah. So the person sitting.
Is that
here,
a you added that?
No,
Or, oh,
no,
okay.
That's. That came from the factory.
Oh, I see.
Hope you enjoyed the tour. If you like this video and you want to see another camper, I have a video of our camper and it'll be linked here at the end. So remember, get outside and have some fun. Thanks for watching.